In-person muster drills are back on Norwegian Cruise Lines. I am on the Breakaway. Today is January 29th, 2023. My name's Stuart. This is Ship to Shore Cruise News. Let's talk about it.
Doing the drill, right? Now, I really need your full attention on this information. So, okay, we're gonna listen to our
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Your full attention, please. This is the Cruise Director, Jake, speaking from the bridge. During the next few minutes, we will cover important safety information and information in regards to our emergency plan. During your stay on board, should you ever hear the international emergency signal, consisting of 7 short and 1 long signal, no matter if the ship is in port or at sea, without having been warned that an exercise for the crew is being performed, guests who are in their staterooms should collect warm clothing, essential medications, pick up their life jackets, and then proceed swiftly but calmly to their assigned assembly station by following the low-level emergency lighting and the directions from the crew that will lead to the evacuation routes. As for guests who find themselves away from their stateroom when the general emergency signal is sounded, they should proceed directly to their assigned muster station without returning to their stateroom. Life jackets will then be provided by appointed personnel at the muster station. Please be aware that your evacuation route may lead you through a stairway marked as crew only. Therefore, it is important to take some time after the drill to thoroughly familiarise yourself with the surrounding areas of your stateroom. Guests should not use the elevators, as in an emergency situation, these may stop working due to the possibility of a power failure. For any kind of emergency, please use our emergency phone number 911 from any phone on board. In compliance with SOLAS, we will continue by having our staff members demonstrate the correct way to wear a life jacket. Begin by unfastening the black buckle in the front of the life jacket. Pull the block apart and place it over your head, keeping the light outside and to the front. Pass the belt around your waist and connect the buckles by pushing the 2 parts firmly together. Pull the securing strap as tight as possible. This will be helped by holding the right hand block. Then tuck away any remaining strap. You will notice that your life jacket is equipped with 3 main features to assist potential rescuers. A light that is activated by water immersion, a whistle for attracting attention, and highly visible reflective tape. Your life jacket also has a buddy line comprising of a length of line, toggle, and a loop. By placing your toggle into another life jacket's loop, persons will remain close together. Special life jackets are available for children who weigh less than 70 pounds. Also, regarding children, in an emergency situation, children who are separated from their family members will be taken to the children's pickup point, which is the casino on deck number 7. In regards to smoking, fire is our greatest danger on board. Norwegian Cruise Line does permit smoking, but only in designated areas. Smokers are asked to please use the ashtrays and to fully extinguish all cigarettes. Never leave lit smoking materials unattended and only smoke in the designated areas. Safety information regarding smoking on board can be viewed on Safety Channel, which is channel number 10 on your stateroom television. Locations where smoking is permitted can be found in the Freestyle Daily. We also ask you to refrain from leaving towels, books, and other personal belongings unattended on your balcony. This has proven to be a safety and environmental hazard. Your stateroom attendant will remove these items from your balcony whenever this is observed. Protecting the environment is extremely important, and Norwegian Cruise Line takes this very seriously. We operate a zero tolerance policy regarding disposal of any refuse into the sea. We kindly request your cooperation in this regard, and we ask you to refrain from discarding any type of waste overboard, no matter how small. In regards to PA announcements, all emergency announcements will automatically be broadcast into staterooms and around the ship for everyone to hear. Non-emergency announcements, which are kept to a minimum, can only be heard by turning on your television and setting it to the bridge camera channel, which is channel number 12. These announcements will also be broadcast into the public areas and corridors. Your awareness of sea conditions is important, and we ask that you are extra vigilant in the event of inclement weather. Be sure to always keep your fingers away from any door jambs, as doors on ships are designed to close automatically. Also, whenever possible, as you proceed around the ship, and especially when using the stairs, please use the handrails. Be aware of the elevated door sill when entering and exiting the bathroom of your stateroom. Please also be aware of the elevated door sills leading onto or off of the open decks. Outside deck surfaces may get wet due to sea spray, rain, humidity and other causes. Please always be careful when walking around the ship, especially when walking on wet surfaces. The Norwegian Breakaway is equipped with 18 lifeboats, and in addition, there are 24 life rafts. Lifeboats and life rafts are provided with emergency food, water and other survival items, and they are manned by well-trained crew members. In the event of an actual emergency, at the captain's order and under the direction of the officers and staff, you will be escorted in groups to the lifeboats, which are located on deck 7. The evacuation from the muster stations will be done in an orderly fashion, following designated evacuation paths to the lifeboats. There will be crew members located inside and outside of the lifeboats to assist you. Once everyone has embarked into the lifeboats, the ship's personnel will bring the lifeboats safely into the water. In an emergency, calmness and strict obedience to the orders given by the officers or staff in charge is absolutely essential for the safety of everyone on board. The captain will keep both guests and crew informed of the developing situation through intermittent public address announcements, which are assigned to the cruise director. Fire prevention is always a priority on board. Therefore, we kindly ask our guests to unplug all electronic devices before leaving their stateroom. These devices could include, but are not limited to, cell phones, cameras, electric shavers and hair dryers. Your stateroom attendant has been instructed to disconnect any electronic device that has been left unattended. We thank you for your understanding and compliance with this safety policy. A video with additional safety information is broadcast on TV channel number 10. This video will show you the correct procedure that you will follow to evacuate from the muster station to the lifeboats. If you should have further questions about our safety on board, we kindly ask you to contact guest services in order to organise a meeting with our safety officer. Also, should you have further questions about any aspect of our safety plan, officers will remain on deck to address them. Ladies and gentlemen, the mandatory lifeboat drill has now been completed.
So that was the in-person muster drill on the Norwegian on the Norwegian Breakaway. So for all of those who think that the e-muster is still in effect, you can see that it's not. So you congregate in your muster station and they go through the drill with you and they talk about what you need to do and where to report. And that's about it. To be honest, it's not that bad. Yeah. It's pretty easy. The e-drill was a heck of a lot easier. But anyway, now you know for sure. That's the update. I'm going to post more from this cruise. As you can see, we're back in our balcony cabin. We're waiting for our luggage to come. We want to hit the hot tub. We've only had one slushy drink and we want to have a lot more. Anyway, let's do it from Ship to Shore Cruise News. Get your cruise on.